Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Punk Rock Player One channel. Today we are reviewing the new Eminem album, The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Grace. And Coup de Grace, as I just looked up a couple seconds ago, means final blow. So he's serious about this Death of Slim Shady business. Uh, I do like Eminem. I know a few songs here and there. I'm not a huge fan, but I just wanted to check out this album and see how I liked it. So we are going to start with the first track, Renaissance, and this is actually a pretty strong intro. It automatically disses fans who complain about albums, and he name drops a few hip hop artists, some of the greats, and like people. He's saying that how could you complain about these albums that are just hip hop pillars, and he has a lyric that says picking apart Picasso, and he talks a little bit about his beginnings of like earning his reputation and his success. This song's a minute and 38 seconds long. It has a pretty good bass guitar, piano loop with a thunderstorm going on in the background, a little ominous, and it has opera vocals and synths. Honestly, I think Renaissance could have been a full track. And if it was a full track, it would have ended up being my favorite song of the album. So, pretty strong start. Habits with Eminem and White Gold, it has definitely cranks up the storytelling for this album. This is basically a concept album. And the storytelling is about how somebody is kidnapped, and White Gold is featured in the singing section of this song. I think he does rap a little bit, but it's mostly singing. And this song bashes PC culture and people trying to tell Eminem what he can and can't say, or Slim what Slim can or can't say. And this song kind of has like a salsa sort of beat, and then halfway through the song, real drum kit, or whoever, either a sample drum kit, starts playing, and there's a lot of fast verses in that part with Eminem basically taking out the trash as Eminem does, and lyrics about how everyone is offended by everything. Very relevant. And yeah, so the last half of the song is solid. Yeah, and this ends up being my first banger of the album. So Habits is pretty decent. Trouble is the basically the second song about what are you going to try to do. Yeah, so he has this conversation with himself at the beginning of the song, just remembered. And he said, Eminem said to Slim, what are you trying to do? And then Slim says, get us canceled. And so far, the songs are classic kind of G-funk kind of rhythms with the kind of instruments and samples in the background. And I'm sure Dre was involved in producing this album, I'm sure. So he would definitely have some influence on that. And Trouble is basically just an interlude where Slim Shady has captured Eminem as a hostage and is making fun of Eminem. Next song, Brand New Dance, apparently might have been an unreleased Slim Shady song from back in the day, I think from Curtain Call. And it is pretty outlandish sounding, with hilarious sounding kind of whimsical rhythm. And it makes fun of Christopher Reeves, so you guys can go check that song out if you want. It's definitely comical. Would I listen to it again? No, unfortunately not. The whimsicalness, it's a little too whimsy for me. I don't know. I feel when I listen to this song, I feel like I'm in a murder world from Marvel, running around getting chased by Arcade. Marvel fans, let me know if you know that reference. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a circus being chased by clowns. Next song, Evil, is more of a regular song has Eminem singing on the chorus, and the last third of the song picks up where he takes some shots at some people, and it's obvious that it goes without saying that he's both serious and not serious at the same time. So he's very tongue in cheek, but he's also not pulling his punches, which is impressive to do both at the same time. All you got is a 30-second skit with Eminem talking to Slim Shady, and Shady basically is saying to Eminem at this point, "I'm all you got. You need me." And the next song immediately starts, called Lucifer, and it has Sly Piper as the feature. And I put that this song probably has the best rhythm so far, the best backing instruments, and Sly Piper in the does some R&B vocals, and disses Candace Owens, and disses his mom. Yeah, so Eminem disses Candace Owens, his own mom, and his stepdad, I believe, in this song. So very, very personal. The next song, Antichrist, is still making fun of PC police and all of the Gen Z and pronouns and pretty hilarious lyrics. Yeah, these two songs side by side are pretty funny lyrics. I won't go into detail, but go listen to it if you know about all of the PC culture and the goings on of the internet. These songs would be pretty funny to listen to. Song has a xylophone, I'm pretty sure, in this one. And at the end of the song, it picks up basically at hyper speed. He just starts dissing everybody and leaves no stone unturned. And he does remind everybody that these are just songs. So again, even though he's pulling no punches, it's just music. It's just songs. Words are wind. The next song, Fuel, is featuring JID. I don't know if it's JID or JID, but he's the feature. He starts the song. JID starts the song, and in my opinion, Fuel is the best song of the album so far. Best instruments and rhythm and samples, all of it. And JID was also a very solid feature. And once JID finishes, Eminem just comes in hot. I think Eminem's really good at doing that. Like, for example, there's this Eminem song I know, of the few I know, called Drop the World. And it's a Lil Wayne song, but it features Eminem. And when Eminem comes in, he comes in with a sledgehammer. He just, like, caves you in. So Fuel ends up being in my top 5 for this album. Road Rage features Dem Joints and Sly Piper and Eminem. And in my opinion, the last rhythm change was cool. Pretty solid song. And the feature sounds awesome with the vroom vroom lyric. And actually pretty wholesome lyrics, in my opinion, about how basically we don't need to enable people with things that they're struggling with. We need to encourage them to, instead of enabling people, we need to encourage people to be the best version of themselves and to be healthy. But you can look up the lyrics about that. It's basically about, it's basically about if you're obese or fat, like, you don't have to be, like, it's your choice and whatever makes you happy. But if you feel like you can, lose weight, why not, right? But funny topic to bring up in an album review, but I appreciate this song. Like, it was, it's jokey, but it's actually a decent message from Slim Shady, which makes you think, that's kind of concerning. And yeah, at the end of the song, Slim Shady, Slim basically isn't going to take his foot off the pedal, and it ends up being Slim and Eminem fighting towards the end of the song. So the song definitely ends up being in my top 5. Houdini is the feature single of this album, So basically, this is with Slim in complete control. I would say in the storyline, Slim is in complete control as soon as Brand New Dance starts. So Houdini is just Slim making fun of Eminem and everybody at the same time. It's pretty catchy. I didn't like the song when it originally released, but I've definitely warmed up to it, and it's easily one of the best songs on the album. Easily. Breaking News is another skit. They were canceled. Turns out they were canceled in front of the Mom's Spaghetti restaurant of all restaurants. So that's pretty funny. A good reference to Lose Yourself. Next song, Guilty Conscience 2. Basically, in this song, Slim got what he wanted, but now it's Eminem's turn. And he has a rap battle with himself. If you haven't listened to any songs of this album, at least listen to this one. Like, this one's really unique. And yeah, it's epic. Eminem wins over Slim, and Eminem wakes up as if it was a dream at the end. Definitely one of my top songs for the album. Head Honcho is Eminem and Easy Mill. And good feature. And Easy Mill also raps and sings Spanish as well. And possibly another language besides Spanish. I might be wrong, but multilingual. And yeah. In my opinion, his feature was just as good as the JID song. So Head Honcho also ends up in my top 5. I think that's more than top 5 by now. The next song, Temporary, is Eminem and Skylar Grey. It's a piano-driven pop song, and Skylar Grey has a smooth, pretty voice. And this is basically a song for his daughter. Would I listen to this song again? No, but a decent, good ballad song to have, with Eminem doing chill rapping over it. Bad One, Eminem and White Gold again. References Tony Stark and the Incredible Hulk, which is cool. And the feature does the melodic rap, and the bass is really good in the song in particular. And he also makes fun of Jelly Roll in the song, which is hilarious because he features him just a few more tracks down. So, I mean, yeah, he'll go after anybody, which is respectful. Like, I don't know why I chose respectful. That's not the best word to choose. He has the same respect for everyone, as in he will go after everyone. So, yeah, the song automatically also ended up in my top 5. Toby, it features Big Sean and Babytron, and it has violin, kind of xylophone intro. And the verse that gets repeated throughout the song is probably the best verse in the album, just because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, Tobey Maguire in particular.
Pizza time.
So it goes, Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but me, it was a goat. I mean, you could just stop there. Like, it's pretty good. And there's a cool Star Wars lyric about Obi-Wan and Leia as well. And I was not exactly down for the instrumental choices for the song, but the solid lyrical play sells this one for me. And yeah, there's a cool lyric where if he Obi-Wan, then I gotta be Yoda. Like, that's just solid. If you're a Star Wars fan, you know Yoda is the GOAT. And the song's about being a GOAT, so perfect. There's a cool guitar solo in the background, which I appreciate. Towards the end of the song, and the synths sound cool as well. And Eminem's verse is very hype on this one. And yeah, I think it's safe to say, looking back, I think Toby beats out all the other songs on this album as my favorite easily. Guess Who's Back is just a skit of singing Guess Who's Back repeatedly from Houdini. It might be Slim, I'm guessing, since Slim is defeated. He's just moping around saying, Guess who's back? Guess who's back? And he's like, ugh, towards the end. The next song, Somebody Save Me, by M and Jelly Roll. The feature is solid with Jelly Roll. I'm really warming up on Jelly Roll. I do not like country, but I do recognize Jelly Roll's talent, and he has immense talent. I don't think he's overrated in any way, and it's cool to see him succeed, especially after hearing a little bit about his personal story. But yeah, it's cool that Eminem features him on here, and it's very much a ballad song, kind of like the previous Temporary, and it has M basically apologizing to his family for not being there and being addicted to drugs at some point. So, personal song, not my favorite, but definitely some lore in there for Eminem fans who have been with him all this time. So I'd say there's 8 songs I would return to, and I'm about to listen to you. Habits, Fuel, so that's 2. Road Rage 3, Houdini 4, Guilty Conscience 5, Head Honcho 6, Bad One 7, and Toby 8. So I am going to give this album a 8 out of 10 because I have 8 songs I would return to on here. Let me know what you guys think of Eminem or Slim Shady's most recent album. And let me know, is this really the death of Slim Shady? Or is this just kind of a concept album and he's always Slim Shady? Who's the real Slim Shady? But I will catch you guys later. Have a good one.